12, 13 minutes, and then change trains. And then I got off at Stratford, got in the lift, straight through. I had to wait about, by the time I walked to the platform, about another 5-6 minutes to get the underground to Waterloo. Straight through to Waterloo, got the lift up to the platform area. But I had to wait about 45 minutes for my train. But I knew that because it's just the way the timing is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was very much the same when I went down. Although I wasn't 100% where I had to go when I got to Stratford. Stratford's a bloody great station, and there's all these corridors that go to different sections and different platforms. And if you don't go in the right one, Christ knows how you get back there. Because when I got off this platform at Stratford, there are 3 lifts that take you down to different parts of the complex. And luckily I Googled and downloaded the station map, so I knew exactly which lift to get in.
Yeah.
Stephen.
Well. I'll just say hello to Pete. Welcome, Pete. Can you hear
us? Hi, Dave.
Lovely. That's good.
Dave. Hi, Dave.
And the whole reason for having the Aussie crew bar is so that Watsy can come in. All right. Because he's got no one else to talk to. All right.
No one else to come. What's happened?
Well, Doris is not coming in.
No. Oh, he's done a run, has he?
I don't know. I don't know what Macca's coming in, because I saw Susan and Rick have already left, haven't they?
Yeah, they've gone. But whether or not Macca's got a special airport run or something, if the only special important airport run is when Bobo's incognito. And he is incognito today. He says he's got a family gathering, but we know differently. He's on the run again. That's still. Hey,
where's Macca flight? When's Macca go? You don't know if he's gone.
No, not yet. Not yet.
He doesn't go till next week. The end of next week, I think, Steve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it about the 19th or something like that?
When does he meet you, John?
Look on your itinerary, Fruity. Fruity's arranging when everybody's leaving the country, wherever they may be.
Yeah, we leave a week on Thursday, Watsy.
I did look on it this morning because I was looking to see time trains, etc., to be able to get to Fulham.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're gonna go up there.
Probably, yeah.
Do you think, Fruity, you'll be able to get over to see Blackpool Bob?
No, that's too much hard work for me to get over there.
Is it?
Yeah, well, you've got to get onto the DLR and Christ knows what. And I haven't got. It's years since I went round on the DLR.
Can you get? What about the bus, Fruity? I thought.
I'm not even going there.
What's the DLR?
Not even going there.
Docklands Light Railway. Docklands Light Railway.
Yeah, Docklands Light Railway.
Yeah.
Okay. I used to get on it because we had an office round there, a place called Lanark Square, and I quite often, it was when I was doing the setup at the Bank of America in Canary Wharf, and you could get the DLR from Canary Wharf Station.
Yeah, exactly. We stayed at Canary Wharf when we came over for my dad's 90th a long time ago. Yeah.
Oh.
And I think that DLR just started because it was 2008, the year of the financial collapse.
No, it was running before that, John.
Okay.
I think it was anyhow, because it would have been around that time.
Yeah.
That I was doing Bank of America for 3 months.
Mm-hmm. Watsy, we know you like wearing your uniform, and you're in the team photo behind you. You reminded me that it was 50 years ago.
50 years ago. Yeah, last week, I think.
Last week,
week before, yeah.
Well, you reminded me to have a look, because I was July the 17th, I think, when I joined the Canberra. I have got it in there. I'll check it again. And we were really close to each other, weren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
When you say that, I was talking to Polly. It was 49 years ago that I first met him on the Canberra.
Wow.
Yes, of course it would have been.
1975.
In the 75s. Did he come on for the Worldie, or was it just that beginning of the Mediterranean cruising?
Well, I joined about June 75, and I think he might have already been there, but I remember that Whitsey was the Bureau bellboy.
Yeah.
And then I don't know whether he got his rating or he got moved somewhere else, and Polly became the Bureau bellboy.
Right. Yeah.
And that's how I knew him, because the Fruities were always part of the Bureau team.
Yeah, that's right. Because I think, better say hello. Look, we've had some more lovely welcomes arriving from Taffy in the Taffmobile, Macca in the parked outside. Is your convoy parked outside, Macca? Have you got the fleet? Is the fleet outside?
The fleet's outside, yeah.
Yep, good. That's all right, because you've got one driver less now, haven't you?
Oh, he doesn't drive for me.
Yeah. Oh, does he not?
Is he the opposition? Not the opposition, but he runs Hill's Chauffeur Company, and I run Mac Epping Express and Sydney City Transfers.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So you've got, because you see, Taffy's thinking of coming down just to stir up the business and get a few rides there. Is that right, Taffy?
We can get a few of the Taffmobile, Taffy.
Whereabouts is the Taffmobile?
It's funny, but when I left the sea and started sort of really traveling in America, I'd go on a road trip, and down in Australia, I'd go on a road trip. In America, they always used to ask you, and what do you do? They want to know, they can put a label on you then once they find out whether you're a bus driver or an executive, they put a label on. I know. And I would say, I'm a political activist come to stir up the Native Americans. And when I used to go down to Australia, if anybody ever asked me that, it didn't happen often. I say, I'm a political activist come down to stir up the Abos.
Oh, well, thanks.
That was a bit of a wind up, but
great, lovely.
I'm not going to be in. I just say hello. That's all. I'm not going to be in for. That was a lovely group photograph, Dave, of the boys.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be in long because I'm in line 128 to join. I think it's the Pride of. I think it's the Pride of the Britannia or something. But I'm going to be joining it in about 15 minutes. So I'll hang on in for as long as until I can see it starting to move.
Oh.
Cheers.
Where are you going, Taffy? Where are you going next?
Going back to the valleys now.
Oh, back home.
This is I'm going back. It's lovely driving on a Sunday. There's not so much traffic, so it's only an hour and a half to cross. And when I get over there, the clocks go back an hour, so I'll be home by tea time.
Very good.
And a nice shower, and apparently my sister's put a cooked dinner in the fridge for me.
It's even
Sunday
better.
dinner.
We'd better say hello to our crew bar director. Hello, Steve.
Morning, guys. How are you all?
Hello, Stephen.
There he is. That's
You're
all right.
well, yeah.
Good.
Never should have put in Johnny Evans for the penalty, Steve.
Yeah. Oh, Johnny, don't start all that. Okay, don't start it just yet. All right.
The real thing starts next week, John.
Hang on. Johnny, what are you drinking? This is this is 2 o'clock in the flipping morning over there.
It is, but it's always 5
Is
o'clock.
Mrs. Kling away?
Cindy
No,
must be in
no,
bed,
no.
is she? Mm.
It's funny because my bus driver friends who the text group, right? He texts me like at 9 o'clock, and I don't respond. So he said, "Oh, Johnny's asleep." So I've been texting him saying, I take an early nap on Saturdays to get on Aussie time, so so they know what's going on." Yeah.
So when are you leaving Seattle?
A week from Thursday, Macca. We're in Trieste early because we got some stuff going on. Going to go to the caves in some place.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day, you and Rick and Sue arrive, so we'll be in the lobby waiting.
Well, we get there late, so
Yeah, okay. Then maybe I'll scratch that.
Well, maybe he'll be sat there with a can of Heineken in his hand.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what time of night or day it is. Colonel will
Doesn't
be
matter.
up there, you know.
a bar will
Yeah.
be open somewhere, Colonel.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I was telling Dave Macca that every time he comes on, his energy re-energizes me for the adventure. You know.
Dave does.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
I'm giving it, I'm taking his dementia off him, and I'm taking it on board. Sorry,
Yeah.
what did I just say then? I can't remember now, but bloody hell, still. Anyway, so Macca, you like the photo of the fruity group?
Fantastic. I think that's the best photo I've seen of you all retired guys for a long time.
Mm.
Yeah, you're all looking good. Alan's looking good.
Yeah.
He still looks like bloody Rod Stewart, doesn't he? Eh?
I know, yeah, a younger Rod Stewart.
He's got Rod's figure.
And his twin behind him.
So
Yeah, I know. Couldn't believe it. I said to Deb, "Have a look at his son." My God.
Yeah, but
And to think
Mickey
I made
looks
it-
good.
And to think I made it all possible.
Yeah.
But that's the type of guy you are, you see, Macca. That's what it is.
Munson was on good form as well.
Yeah,
Was
he
it?
looks good. He looks
Yeah.
really good.
Well,
What about
originally-
Polly?
Yeah, Polly was fine. Yeah.
I think Polly's getting a bit bored. He wants to go back to sea, doesn't he?
Well, he said he didn't say anything about actually going back to sea, because I said to him, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I've sort of looked for a bit something to do," but he didn't really elaborate too much. But I can't see him ever going back to sea, because he won't go back at the level he was with Princess, will he?
No, probably not. But well,
I
how
would have
old
thought he would. I
how
would have
old
thought
is
he would.
he? How old
Sorry?
is Polly? How old is Polly?
Oh,
He's got to be 60, in the mid-60s, isn't he?
Yeah,
Polly's
I
a year
remember
younger
going-
than me.
I remember
He's a
going
year
to his
younger
50th.
than me.
I remember going to his 50th
He'll be
Down-
65.
down near Clacton.
Right.
But I can't remember when it was. Somewhere I've got a video of it of the do.
Yeah.
I think he was born in 59.
Oh, really?
If
Okay.
he was a bellboy in 75, he would have had to have been at least 16, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Which would have made him about been born
might
about
be
1960, which
Yeah,
would put him
yeah.
to around 64, 65.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't see them taking a 64, 5-year-old person back at sea, can you?
Well, I thought he would get a relief job or something like that, or standby, what they called it.
Well, I don't know why he actually left, whether he just got fed up with it. He never really elaborated on it.
What position did he have on Princess Cruises? Fruity?
He was an executive purser or whatever they call them, hotel services, hotel manager.
Hotel
Yeah, he was at the
hotel
top.
director.
He was at the
Hotel
top.
director.
Was he living in the States, Fruity?
No. He's I believe he's got a Romanian or something like that girlfriend. Something like that. I know Alan's partner Sandy was telling me about it. As I know he's also got a child.
Has he?
But not through this Romanian. Yeah, I
Is
think
she the one that won the shot put? I'm just trying to get an idea. I don't know.
God, that's a bit personal, isn't it? That's a bit
I
cheeky.
don't know. She might have won it.
God.
is
Oh,
this the
probably
one
a
is this the woman with the dick?
Oh, don't, oh, here we go. Here we go. No, the one with that, he had a problem getting over the pole vault.
All right, all the best, everybody. I'm off.
All right,
All
bye,
right,
Tav.
Tav.
It's probably
Good,
one of
Tav.
the ones. It's probably one of the ones that was on the door when Alice and Steve couldn't get in that bar. Sorry to remind you about that.
You guys are punching below the belt.
We did try.
It's the only bar he's ever really wanted to get in, and he's been flipping banned.
Couldn't get in. Wouldn't let us in.
Yeah.
Not gay enough.
God.
Okay. No.
But it wasn't for the want of trying, though, was it, dear?
Sure. Hey, well, the person on the door was like fucking. She was like a blooming mountain. Not coming in. What?
Oh, great. Oh, dear.
I had a chat with Sam Ackroll, Colonel,
Okay.
and
wow.
he wanted all our cabin numbers. He said, "Don't hold your breath." He said, "Cunard don't really respond to him, but he said I have got a contact on Queen Victoria, so you never know."
You never know because we don't have the beverage package. We've got the wine package, so we got some wine for the table to help out.
What's the wine package?
You get six or 12 bottles for whatever it costs, $500. I don't know.
Oh, that's the first night looked after. What about after that?
Yeah.
I think we're getting the drinks package, so we'll be able to slip a couple in.
We figured that we're in port most days, so what the heck, you know.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
anyway, I'm there to enjoy it. I'm not there to worry about what I'm spending.
Yeah.
All right, love it. Cheers.
And our dollar is shit,
Yeah,
Colonel. Absolute shit
Right.
compared with you.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? I know.
Yeah, I mean it's like, so what a standard drink would be, a cocktail would be about $13.50 American.
Yeah.
For Deb wants a cocktail. Then you add on 15%, and then you not double it, but you add on another $12, and that'll be or $10, and that's what we're paying for a cocktail.
What's the what currency do they operate in? Sterling or dollars?
Dollars.
No, there's dollars.
What, on the Queens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it?
so they will be using
US.
dollars in Italy. Okay, strange.
No. Oh yeah, on board
On the
it's
ship.
all
Yeah,
in American
on the
dollars.
Okay,
On the
well,
ship.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. But Gizzy said that when he went on the Queens that he didn't do the 15% service charge automatically. He asked them to take that off, and he just tipped them
No.
wanted.
The 15% is on every drink. What you do is you get charged $20 per person per day, gratuities for the staff behind the scenes. So we go down to the bureau and say, look, I don't want to pay that, because by law they can't charge you gratuities up front. So we just say, no, we want it scrapped because we look after our own people, and we will. We'll look after the table waiter, and we'll look after our bedroom steward, and we'll look after, if we've got a favourite bar that the Colonel and I are drinking, we'll look after the guy behind there,
Yeah.
Is that all of them, then?
What?
All the bars?
Oh, you are such a bitch, dear. Absolutely. You can't hold back, can you?
But by the way, I think you'll find it's not 15%, it's 18%.
Oh, well, there you go. That's even more reason to get a drinks package.
Hi, everyone.
Deb.
Hi,
Debbie,
You know him well, Dave. You know him well, Rudy.
that is
Yeah.
glowing.
I can't drink. Huh?
Look.
We're going out for dinner. I didn't tell you.
All right. Okay.
You're going out for dinner.
Yeah, we're going for Chinese kinky tonight because we won't get any Chinese for 5 weeks, I don't expect. So we're going to fill our boats tonight.
Do you always go out for a celebratory dinner when Rick and Sue leave
Absolutely.
the country?
Yep. As soon as we know they're on board, we're out. Boom.
No, that's not true.
We can save. We can save on two more dinners. We've got to pay for.
Oh, flipping heck, brill. Looking for. Well, we're obviously there's so much going on with all of us are all meeting up and seeing everybody somewhere somehow. Because obviously Fruity's hoping to come up to see you guys in Fulham, isn't it, Dave?
Yep.
And then we've got Pete's hoping to come down to see Blackpool Bob and Captain Graham Heap down on the Dutch barge down in, where is it?
Greenwich.
Whereabouts?
No, Pete's meeting me in London too, aren't you, Pete?
Yeah, I'm going up to Fulham. We sort of want to talk to you about Watsy, because Blackpool Bob and Heapy are in Greenwich on the 27th, which is
Friday.
the middle day. You're in Cardiff. Is that
The day after, yeah. The
Can
day
you change?
after.
Can that date be changed?
Or
for
can you get to the barge on the 27th?
Yeah, possibly. That's what I talked to Taffy last night. Taffy called me last night and just to double check my Wales trip dates. And I'm meeting him on the 26th, and then I'll be back in Wellingborough on the night of the 26th. And so then we'll aim to, all things being equal, to come down on the 27th.
Brilliant. Excellent.
To there. I mean, no promises, as long as everything runs smoothly and everything goes, to plan.
Yeah.
That should work out.
When are you leaving, Steve?
I leave on the 6th of September, Deb.
Oh wow,
August,
okay.
September, August.
Yeah.
We'll have left UK by then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Week after.
But I'll tell you what, Steve, if you're looking to book restaurants, get on now, because there's 3 restaurants I wanted to book in London. I can't get in.
We got in one.
We got in one. Deb got in one.
2:30 in the afternoon. Like, couldn't get lunch or dinner. Stop.
Wow.
Whereabouts were you trying, Debbie?
We booked into the.
Stop it.
We got into the English pub I want to go to.
Is that the Cavendish or the Cambridge or the something?
The Devonshire pub.
Devonshire.
They reckon it's the best roast beef in Britain and Yorkshire pudding. And
you can't get in.
Can't get in.
Ridiculous.
It's guaranteed. On YouTube, you see them doing it, and it's all these aged beef, and they cut up. It's sensational. So we want to try that.
Yeah.
But we couldn't get in. We couldn't get in for lunch or dinner. So Debbie managed to wangle 2:30, but we got to be out by 4:30. Well, once I'm in, they've got to get me out. So I'm not worried about getting out.
I told Laura, daughter, and she said, Mum, it's quite a young pub, like too young for us, I think. What she was saying.
And then Ronnie Scott's, where we want to get into, that's closed
Being
for renovation.
Well, is he getting renovated or the building?
Who knows? Steve, how was your cruise?
Very good, thank you. Yeah, enjoyed it. Yeah.
What was the ship, Steve?
Sky Princess.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
How long was that? 2 weeks, was it?
14 nights.
Oh, that's a good length of time.
Have you done Cunard, Steve?
Up to the Baltic.
Oh, nice.
Copenhagen, Tallinn, Helsinki, all that way.
Have you done Cunard, Steve?
No, we're looking at probably doing them next year. I was telling John out to Seattle.
Yeah.
Found a deal going out of Seattle next summer up to Alaska.
Yeah.
You should send that video that you just to the crew bar. The one we looked at about on the ship.
Did I see that video last night, Colonel?
No, I'll get to it.
Yeah,
watch it. It's all about the food on board. It's good.
You should show the others.
Yeah.
It's fun.
We haven't done a princess cruise, Steve. I think
I'd like to.
We'd like to. But you see, we get so spoiled on Carnival. I know it's not the best ship, but we don't pay for anything when we go on. So it's silly.
I know, but
that's
it's not.
good.
It's not the best.
It's not the
is it?
best, no.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
But we've done.
Yeah, I
especially on the
enjoyed
rest
Princess.
of
It was
the-
good. Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
But
They're on top
Macca,
of everything.
that you know, you're talking about the Caledonian Sky, which was used to be the Hebridean Spirit. Is that the one you're looking at going on next
No,
winter?
Sam Ackrill, my mate who's high up in Carnival, wanted to know what you did. Because I said there was 6 PR public room barmen getting together in Italy. And I mentioned all the names, and I said, by the way, this guy was a purser on the Hebridean.
Yeah.
I said he was a purser at sea. He said, what ship? And then I said, there was another guy who I worked with who was a purser on Princess, and that was Polly. So I said, you know, have you heard? I haven't heard back from him.
Oh,
it's
right.
quite expensive though, Dave, isn't it?
But he wanted to know what you did.
Yeah.
Is it quite expensive to cruise on
Well,
that?
if he finds out, let me know.
Well, I said he's probably a little bit too old to be headhunted.
Oh,
Yeah, but only to be stuck up on a wall next to the moose.
Alfie, stop! Stop! You've had your dinner. Stop.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
bloody
always he's always looking for crew, you know, for outstanding people. And I said, no. I said, Missy,
Bastard.
Missy,
All right.
bastard.
Did you say that I'm recommended as a good car park attendant? No.
Yes, baby. But the valeting service wasn't up to much.
Actually, Macca, think about it. I mean, with Carnival, it's the only cruise line when we were there, and all of a sudden the maitre d' starts singing like Frank Sinatra in the middle of
they do.
middle of the dinner service, and the service staff jump on tables like Vegas girls.
I like
Dave would fit in great.
He'd love it.
And also,
I love that.
talking about Carnival, my son loves Carnival. It's changed. It's changed. The new Carnival ships. It's no way like you think about the old ones. They have upgraded. It's just a fabulous time for families.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just that
really,
you get so many kids on the ones here. Like
Yeah, but we get the shitty Carnival sent down here, you know?
Well, obviously, yeah.
Yeah. And then, because the market is America, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
You know, the big market's America on the East Coast.
Yeah.
But no, we just got to. We got on Carnival because Sam looks after us. You know.
Where's Fruity gone?
Of course, yeah.
Fruity's on the end there. See, he's with a group of guys now.
Fruity's
he's one with the red shirt.
Is he still with Ellen?
No, he's got back home. Did he say he got back home yesterday, Colonel?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's back now.
Yeah. We got to go, guys. So
we're picking up some friends.
Okay, before you two go, so we'll have a chat tomorrow, Macca and Deb. Okay.
Okay. All right. That'd be nice. At least I'll know what Cindy looks like then.
Yeah, I know. Well, if you look at my picture, that's what she looks like. The backdrop.
Oh.
Yeah, that's and there's there's Johnny.
That was only 50 years ago.
Yeah, 50 years ago. She hasn't changed.
Oh, that's good. I'm sure.
Good boy. You said all the right things, Johnny.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Brownie points are going to be here.
Fruity, I wonder.
Where have you been, Fruity?
Fruity, when you get back?
Cup of tea.
When you get back from Oz?
Yesterday.
How was that?
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah.
His son looks so much like him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Yeah.
Are they still there?
Yes, they're there for another week. They're going back next Friday, I think.
Where do they live, Fruity?
Queensland.
Right. Oh, bloody hell.
He's got his own business. His son works with him. It's like similar to you, Steve. Grounds maintenance stuff.
You grow and we mow.
Yeah. And I suppose up there they probably find they have to mow all year round, would they?
Absolutely, yeah.
Business would be good.
Watsy, you might have to buy them out.
Or they could buy me.
Animal Corporation of Grass Cutting.
Yeah.
Well done, you two. So Marika and Debs, I know you're going shortly, but we won't see you again until Australia. I mean, Australia.
No, we're in
Toronto.
Australia now.
When do you leave, Mac?
We leave
Saturday.
Saturday. Mm.
Oh,
6
okay.
days.
What, a week today?
A week yesterday.
Yesterday over here.
Oh, right. Okay. Right.
Yeah. You're Sunday, aren't you? You're Sunday
Yeah.
morning. We're leaving
Yeah.
Saturday.
We're Sunday morning. You're Sunday night.
Yeah, we're leaving Saturday.
You know what? You know when Steve says you mow 'em, you grow 'em, we mow 'em. It was like the old saying on the ship with the meat. The butchers cut it up, the cooks fuck it up, and the
Yeah.
bakers cover it up.
Yeah.
And when
that
you, as
video?
soon as you mention butcher, you just remind me of Charlie, out in
Charlie, yeah, I
Bermuda.
should tell Charlie that. Well, you tell him next time he's on.
Yeah, honestly, because
Used to be famous saying on board. Yeah, hence the beef Wellington, of course.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys see that Angelo, Locatelli, he's from Italy originally, obviously, is over in the UK now. He's up in Scotland doing visiting Miss Heggie. Dave Heggie.
Fantastic.
He was having a round of golf last time I saw him.
Yeah, he was playing around up there, and he went to the tattoo, went to the Edinburgh tattoo. Miss Heggie.
David Heggie.
Where does she live?
I think it's obviously. I say obviously. I think he's around Edinburgh way.
He came on one crew bar.
Yes. Yeah.
He was hilarious. Absolutely.
With Angelo,
yeah, he came on with Angela.
So where's Angelo live?
America.
Well, he lives out in California.
He lived in San Diego. It's funny. When we went on the Diamond Princess, which was the first cruise ship we'd been back since the old days, he was working on the Diamond Princess then.
Oh, he's still on the ships? No, not now.
Not now. No.
We got to go, guys. Good to see you. And,
okay, back and see Deb.
Right,
see you soon.
Bye.
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 Okay, I'm going to leave it in your hands as well, Dave. I'm going to turn in.
Hey?
I'm turning in, so you
no beer left, David. No beer left.
You've got a flipping nerve, you have, John. You get up in the middle of the night, you go on the piss, and then you want to go to bed. Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed, right? All right, I'll be talking to you whatever. So see ya.
All right, okay.
Hey, John. Bye.
Night, Johnny.
I'll hand over the reins to you, Dave. You are now the new host. Here we go.
Oh, flipping heck. Well, we'll look forward to that then. Yeah. Right. Well, now Johnny's gone, we'll start talking about him because there's so much to say. Steve, question for you. Will you be able to come down to see Blackpool Bob and the Barge?
Me?
A day trip? Yes.
Yeah. I'm not sure yet, Dave. What date was it?
27th of September. It's a Friday.
I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it.
You could get a cheap, hopefully a cheap train trip down. Steve, you're coming all the way from Australia to do it. So Steve, you've only got Manchester.
If I can get the bus.
Can't exactly.
I get the Docklands Light Railway.
Oh God!
It sounds like a nice little get together.
It does, seriously.
It seems a long way to come for a couple of hours, though. You know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's
there is
great,
an alternative, Dave.
Yeah.
We could send Watsy and Steve a copy of Bob's full itinerary.
Yes.
Going along the Thames, and we can meet in one of the places where they stay overnight.
Oh, as well.
So where are they sailing from? Where are they getting on the barge from?
Or in case they can't get to Greenwich.
They're going
in Reading.
Starts here. I've got it. Here, you've got it as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got it.
Where is it?
Dave is going to be playing at being an AB. An early arse decky.
I want to be. I'm going to be. I want to be the hairiest arse seaman going. And Fruity, can you vouch for that? I probably am.
You shaved, David. You shaved last time.
I know I did. It's that you always give me for Christmas that jar of Imac.
No, Dave, it's not Imac, it's KY jelly.
Oh, that's what I thought it was, but he gave me Imac by mistake.
Right, so as it wasn't a jar of Vic.
How is he? How is Vic? Right. Oh dear, Thursday the 9th, hang on, 19th, the 20th. So Caversham. Caversham is where we start, which is it's sort of near Reading, isn't it?
Near Reading. Yeah.
Reading, yeah.
And that's on the Friday. And then on the Saturday, we're at Hurley Moorings, and there's the Rising Sun or the Old Bell. And then on the Sunday, we're you won't be able to get there because it's on Cliveden Islands, which is midstream. So
see the Sunday I go to Wales. That's when I leave Wellingborough
on the 22nd.
Well, on the Sunday, yeah.
So you're going to be basically feel like you're in the middle of nowhere on an island in Wales, and we'll be in the middle of the flipping Thames. But no, I know where I'd rather be, Watsy, but don't tell Taffy, right? And then on the Monday. I know it's not good for you, Steve, but as in Watsy, but this is a good one because on the Monday, I start out for dinner in Windsor, and then we got a Windsor mooring on Monday and explore the town and castle. Whatever, if hopefully it's open for it. That's on Monday the 23rd, Steve. So if you want to come down to do Windsor Castle, go and sit and meet up with a couple of old queens in the turret, dear, and I'll have Bob and Graham ready for you.
Have they got dungeons?
Oh, what on the ship? On the boat? No, apparently he's just got a couple of chains, but it doesn't matter.
They got rid of the sling.
You can hire them out by the hour, I hear.
Even better. Oh God, flipping it. But there's a few places I'll send it through. I'll send it to you, Fruity, as well as Steve, for the itinerary. But it does looks bloody good. Well, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun after being with those two for a week. It's going to be a flipping great experience, for me. But still, so
who's supposed to be going to the London? Who is down to go there on the Sunday, like on the 27th?
On the 27th, you've got Brendan and Sherry. Brendan, you've seen Brendan in the past. Yes. Brendan and Sherry, Ollie Steer.
Yes. Lynn Gillespie.
Who?
Lynn Gillespie.
No, is she the one that said she was going to come and then she couldn't because it's a beach? She thought she was going to a beach in Southampton.
No. That was Two Bums Brabham.
Oh, was that too?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, Lynn's okay.
Oh, great. And hopefully, possibly Phil Gorsty, you won't have met up with him, Watsy, but Fruity, have you met Gorsty?
No. He was on one of the crew bars and we got chatting.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I ever did sail with him, but we're friends on Facebook now. Because doesn't he do something on boats?
He does. He literally, because he lives in Reading, so he's right down there on the Thames. He's a barman, that works on this on a riverboat down there when they're doing functions. You know, they have
Right. Yeah.
dudes on that, and his daughter and wife, they also do the job as well. They work on there, but he does the bar when he's on there. But I haven't had a reply.
That's quite possibly out of Caversham as well, then.
Yeah, and more than likely is. But I did send him a message, but he's not got back yet. So I'll chase him up, because hopefully you'll be able to come. And also Colin Doughty, Donut, I've sent the message through to him. Well, it's open to everybody,
Sure.
Watsy, but
Sure.
you know,
all Graham was on about, though, is if there's a lot of people, he might ask to have a room or something at the pub or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
that'd be no problem.
Yeah,
that'd be no problem.
As long as you don't mind going to the pub called the Moby Dick. Which it is. That's the name of the pub.
It is the Moby Dick.
It is the Moby Dick. Yeah.
It's better than Dirty Dicks.
So
don't forget something.
Taffy said there's a couple of hotels close by as well, as far as accommodation goes.
What, down in by the Moby Dick?
Yeah, right close to the Moby Dick. Taffy had looked into it. Told me yesterday he's going to send me something through on email, because if I was to come down, if we were to come down after being in Wales, we get back on the 26th that night to Wellingborough, then we'll shoot straight off on the 27th. If I come, my sister comes. Where I go, she'll go. So if we make it down on the 27th, we'll more than likely stay down there for a day, a night or two or whatever, and do some stuff while we're down there.
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, I'll let Ollie know. And you know Ollie, you've seen Ollie. Well, I spoke to him the other day. He's definitely up for it. He'll be coming. You know, it's easy for him.
I've just got to talk to my sister and make sure. Well, not make sure, but see that she hasn't got anything sort of planned or itinerary wise as far as family go. Because I've just got to talk to her and sort that out.
Brilliant. Well, if not, we'll have to try and chase you around the country.
Alternatively, I'll sort of get to, we'll be flitting around. We've got, I've said that I've got my sister's car because I could drive her around, but holy shit, I'm having trouble with insurance, trying to get insurance. Her insurance company won't allow me on with an Australian license on her policy. If I was French, couldn't speak a fucking word of English or read English, drive on the wrong side of the road, no problems. I can go on her policy. Like an Australian, drive on the right side of the road, could just about speak and read, but no, not fucking interested.
What's this? There's some company that's being advertised on TV at the moment, where if you need an insurance pretty quickly to borrow a car or something like that, it keeps coming up on the TV.
Well, I rang a company called. I was online trying to get a policy, trying to do it online organised. So it was asking me all the most ridiculous questions. They were called temp cover. So I got totally frustrated with them. So I just picked the phone up and rang them, and spoke to this guy for half an hour, and he put me through the mill, asked me 1,000 questions, went away, said, this isn't automatic. This is done by the underwriters. I just have to go away and get a quote. So he came back and said, yep, we can do that. We can insure you. Cost you it's only in 1 month or 2 months. You can't sort of do it 6 weeks. It's either in a monthly increments. So for 2 months, £461.
Steve,
that sounds a little bit rich. My sister pays £345 for a fucking year, and you've got £460 for me.
Steve, this one that's being advertised, it's like if you need. There's one. This guy's just got a new car and he needs to get temporary cover for like a day. I'll tell you what. If I see the advert, I'll write it down and I'll message you it.
If you would, thank you.
Just recently, it's been on the TV. I'm not sure whether it's on some of the like Channel 11 and stuff like that on,
Okay.
on the TV. But
Taffy said he was going to speak to Bobo for me and see what Bobo does, because he thinks Bobo's been in the situation when he was driving his brother's car around. Yeah. So he was going to see what he could find. And alternatively, I sort of got a name online. I got a name of an insurance broker who I've asked my sister to ring and see if they can do something. But we've never had this. I've been here for 40 odd years. I've been going over there and driving her car, and all I used to do was she'd ring up, put me on her policy. I'd pay £25 for a month, and away we go. So, but it seems that they've changed things around.
Yeah.
So but I mean, I'll sort it one way or another. I will get cover, but it's just giving us a bit of grief at the moment because my sister hates driving. She doesn't like driving, so she's sort of, we will, if I didn't drive, we would be we'd be local, but we wouldn't be going sort of far afield.
Do you look very similar? I mean, are you and your sister quite similar looking? Maybe if you had a wig on?
Well, not really.
I'm only asking. It could have been, Have you see this old bird turning up in the car,
Having said that, Dave, if you put a wig on and had a new photo taken on your license, I could borrow your license.
Now this is, do you know what? I hate being sensitive, I'm not going to wear your Aston Villa colours again, all right?
Yeah. I'll send you a shirt over as well. That will sort of really prove it's me.
Yes, exactly.
You have to take your bins off, though.
That's not the only thing that's coming off, all right? Flipping heck. Oh dear. So anyway. But yeah, it'd be lovely to the other thing was, interestingly, Mark put up the photograph of his sister. It was Debbie's sister who used to work in the Sydney office, wasn't it? With Jackson, Captain Jackson. He was at the luncheons. He was at
the table behind it. He was at the table behind Phil and myself.
That's right. Bless him. I mean, he's a lot older, and he's a lot. He's not the same size as he was, is he?
No, he uses that walking aid, doesn't he? Like looks
Fruity,
like a pushchair.
They all were.
All right. I know I've got a walking stick there.
No, but it was like at the luncheon that it was all go and meet the captains and all that lot. Well, it was like a mass pile-up, wasn't it? They were all there, all looking. I mean, they looked brilliant. They looked really good. But I did recognise him. So, did you sell with him, Pete?
Phil Jackson.
Yeah, Jumbo Jackson.
Yes, loads of times.
Yeah, I've got him on here. He was captain on the Oriana when I was there, Jackson.
Yeah, he was on the Arcadia.
When was that, Steve?
I joined the Oriana the 4th of June 1977.
Oh, I wasn't there then.
I think he was deputy captain with Dallas. I think weren't you on there with him, Steve?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
On the Watsy on the Arcadia. Yeah. I don't think he was ever full captain. He was deputy captain.
Captain Woolley on the Canberra.
He was there for years.
Yeah. Fred. Yeah.
And a fella called...
when he retired from there, he had a pub in Basingstoke by all accounts.
Really?
What? Fred Woolley?
Dave Dudley told me. That was
never had him down for that sort of profession.
Oh. No, I don't think he could have been there very long. He had a pub called the Golden Lion by all accounts.
Oh, blimey. That's
good. Jay Charlton, Canberra.
Go on.
Chester, John Chester.
Chester, that's right. Yeah, Chester.
Yeah, he used to relieve. He was up and down captain.
Yeah.
Because when I first joined it, he was deputy captain or staff captain, and
Yeah.
then Fred Woolley was commodore, and he went on leave, and Chester went up to captain.
Didn't he only have one eye?
Yeah.
Well, no, I think he had two, but one of them
Is
was.
that him, Pete?
Who what?
No, that's Steve Townsend.
Steve Townsend.
Townsend.
That's Steve
Townsend.
Townsend.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he. I think he had sight in both eyes, but he did it. It was like he was boss eye. He was a lovely bloke, lovely guy. Always used to come in the fruit machine with him and chat.
Townsend or Hannah?
No, that looks
Townsend.
like Steve Townsend.
Yeah, you're right.
Townsend. Yeah. As soon as you said it, Fruity, I knew. Yeah.
Because the other one, the other deputy captain on Canberra at that time was John King.
John King. Yeah.
John King was deputy when Chester was captain.
He was deputy to Dallas, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Who's the young lady, Watsy?
That is my lovely wife.
Oh, good picture.
Wow. Lovely.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter Love on the Oriana as well.
Oh, well, Peter Love, yeah.
Peter,
Dark as a brush.
Lovely guy.
The hole in the elephant's bottom.
Yeah.
That's right.
He did a lot of charity work when he retired. He ran or sponsored a night shelter somewhere down in Somerset. I read an article, funny enough, the other day that someone had put on Facebook.
How's that, Pete? I found that one.
Is that Fraser? It's not Fraser, is it? Next
to Fraser, Jeff Watson and me.
Flipping heck. Bloody hell. That is great. A lovely photo.
Yeah.
Goodness me. I can't remember. I could see Fraser's face, but I didn't realise he had sort of curly hair.
Yeah, a lot of it.
A lot of it. Yeah. Pete, I didn't want to mention it. All right, Pete.
And it was black.
Yeah. Do you have you seen Jeff at all?
No, he's in Queensland. I sort of hear, every now and again on Facebook a comment with it to each other and say, happy birthday and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I think the last time he was down, he met up with Alan Tellin and Mel. When Mel Doherty was over in Sydney, and they met. I didn't make it, but they met up. Yeah.
Where's Jeff Watson live?
In Queensland.
Got it. When you say Queensland, it's like saying he's on the moon. It's a big,
it's a big, and I think he lives out back Queensland, not on the coast. I think he's inland.
Really?
Yeah.
Flipping
I think so.
Did you ever see Pat Reedy in Australia? He was on the Gold Coast.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that he lived out there. Yeah, no, I didn't.
And the other one was Dickie Bull, the purser, because he lived out there. He started working for Sydney, Australia. I mean P&O, Australia.
Lovely guy. He passed away not that long ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
In the last year. He was a great guy when he used to come down to Oriana. Him and Peter Scott was the other one. I think Peter Scott was Shaw Saddle and then moved over to P&O.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Murphy lives quite close to you, doesn't he, Steve?
Yeah, Murphy. Well, he did. I'm not sure where he is. I thought he had moved somewhere. He did live on the Northern Beaches, but I'm not sure now.
Because doesn't Macca see him? Doesn't Macca see him occasionally?
Macca, he did, but I don't think so. I don't think lately. I don't think he has lately.
Got it. Yeah. Because I love that. That's a great photo.
Tremendous photo.
That is great. Katowski there, and that's Steve Haynes on the right.
Yes.
Steve Hayes.
Yes.
Steve Hayes.
Yes.
Steve Hayes.
Hayes.
Wendy Hayes, his husband.
That's not Steve Hayes, we know.
It is.
It is, yeah.
That's Steve Hayes.
Yeah, it's the same one through Steve.
Was married to Wendy.
Doesn't look like him.
Yeah,
No, it is. You can see his like there. So what is now this question? Are all of you boys kneeling down, or is Reedy on a fruit box?
Oh yeah, sorry, I see him now. I couldn't. He's next to Reedy, isn't he? Yeah, I couldn't see him.
He's on his tippy toes.
Yeah.
So
he's still on an orange box. Is Pat Reed?
So where is that? It's which
the lookout bar.
That's in the lookout bar. Yeah, on Arcadia.
Right.
Yeah.
So barman wise, it's Katowski, and what's his name?
Frank Whitcomb.
Frank Whitcomb. Yeah.
Right.
Paul. Yeah, Katowski. I think he was barman. Then Pete. Yeah.
Well, he's a system barman. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the black.
Barman,
he's got the black edging around his jacket.
Trim, yeah, he's assistant barman. Frank Whitcomb was the barman.
Yeah.
Well, Frank Whitcomb was on Oriana when I joined it in '74. He was in the crew in the Lead Nan's bar. I don't know why he got put there, but obviously Dougie Williams didn't like him to have put him in there.
Didn't Dougie Williams didn't like many people.
A lot of people didn't like Frank.
Frank was great. He was a
great guy.
Oh, a great time.
He was a great guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Real old school, wasn't he?
He was. Unbelievable. Yeah.
Always
a lot to thank him for.
Always swearing.
Yeah. Smoke senior service like they were going out of fashion.
Yeah.
Well, so did Kevin, not Kevin, Walker, Steve Walker. Who was the barman on the Bob Griffiths?
Oh, Bob Griffiths, yeah.
Bob Griffiths used to smoke seniors like 24/7, all day, all night, and he was again old school. That coming on to the Sun Princess was out of his comfort zone, you know, because he just liked being back. So he used to be working back a house in the International Lounge a lot of the time. Bloody switched on, obviously knew exactly what was what, and he ran it really well. But he didn't like being like in the horse box or in the front, you know, as much. You know, he loved being back a house, and Colonel knew him really well, I think, from the Oriana. Did you know him, Fruity?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a photograph actually of that was taken on Oriana in the. Oh, I can't bloody find it. We used to call it the KB Club. We used to sit in one of the monkey bar galleries after work.
Oh, here we go. That's yes, yep.
Where is it? Yeah, he's at the back.
Oh, there's Bob in the middle at the back.
Yeah,
he reminded me, seeing Frank, the photo just reminded me a bit of Bob. And they both smoke senior service. Is that right, Watsy?
That's right.
Bloody hell.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in that photo.
When he couldn't get senior service, he smoked Camel.
Yeah, in that photo, you've got Cass,
Malcolm
Castleton, myself, Dave Sawyer, Bob, Mick Davies, Sheepdog, Andy. Is it Andy Rowland?
Rowlands,
yeah, and then Leggy.
Mark Rowlands.
Mark Rowlands. And Leggy.
Yeah. And Leggy, yeah. Flipping it.
That would have been about 81, 82, I would have thought.
Really?
82, yeah. 82, 83-ish. It was Aussie cruising.
Okay.
Aussie cruising. It might have been a little bit later, but someone around that time.
So I sailed with Mark, but I'm trying to think where it was. It might have been Sea Princess. Was he on Sea Princess, Pete?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think I shared a cabin with him on there.
I got a feeling he was on there at one stage.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. Yeah, because I think we had the photo in your cabin, Fruity. I think he's in that photo.
Actually, I think you're right. I think he is. Let me see if I can find that one.
Yeah.
I know we're getting a bit close to going.
I know we're getting closer to time, but we've got Watsy all the way from Australia. We don't want to lose him.
I won't be offended.
No. But we're looking forward to seeing you over this side of the world.
Looking forward to it too.
Yeah. No, there he is. Yes, there he is.
Yeah, sat next to Rex.
Yeah. Oh, Rex, and then you got Zach.
You at the front. There's Rob Morley with that ice bucket on his head.
Yes.
I got a feeling that might be Mickey Gallish in there.
Yes, it is.
And then you've got Jamie Early.
Yep.
And I got a feeling that might be John Morton.
It is, John. I was going to say
John Morton.
one grey, one blue, or one blue, one blue.
And
one blue.
And the guy sat right up at the back on the back of the daybed. I can't remember what his name was. I don't even know why we were in there in my cabin.
Because you were very, very sociable, Mr. Fruity. That's why. All right. That was it. We just needed to all be together and have a social. Oh, I tell you, no, it's not him. Leapy Lee might have taken that photograph, actually. Or it might have been you then, Fruity.
Yeah, it's possibly I took it. Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good. Those cabins were pretty big on there, weren't they? The Sea Princess.
I had a brilliant cabin, 8A up. Next, my neighbour was Paul Oaten.
Oh, flipping heck!
Because the Musos, there was myself. The Musos were right forward. Then there was me, and then coming back down from me, you had the assistant head waiters. There was Frida, and I can't remember who else. And then I think it was the section waiters. So at some stage, Macca would have been down there. Then it was the wingers.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, on the starboard side, you had some Musos, and then you had the bakers. I'm trying to think who else was down around that side.
But it's a nice accommodation down there.
Yeah, it was. I had quite a big fairly big cabin. It had the daybed settee, whatever you want to call it, porthole. It was good.
Brilliant. Obviously, Pete, we like yours with Fraser. But Fraser's obviously a very popular guy there.
Yeah.
Because, and Jack the Rat in your photo, because you got Jack up there as well, isn't it? And yours, Watsy?
Yeah.
And then obviously with Fraser and Trembles, but who's the other guy?
Alan
Selling.
No, didn't know.
Is that an Aussie?
I didn't know. Anyhow, guys, I'm going
to. He married a hairdresser, Liz, Scottish girl.
Yeah.
The Steiners.
Oh, really?
Pat might know her. Does Pat Steiners?
Yeah, she was Coiffure Transocean. She was CT. But I tell you what, you boys on the Ark would have known Christine Chalk. Little Christine Chalk. She was from Croydon. She was a hairy when the Arcadia came in and swapped over with the Sea Princess in Singapore. She was on.
I'd gone then.
I need a picture, Dave.
Yeah.
She might be on
Steve, you know Christine, didn't you? You were on with us, weren't you, when Christine was on there?
Me?
Yeah.
On where?
On the Sun. She was on the Sun before she went to the Ark.
I'm not sure, Dave.
I'll send I'll send a photo. I haven't got it on my on.
Send a photo, Dave.
Yeah, I will do. I'll send it through, and I'll send it to you, Watsy, as well, just because I wanted to. You're right.
Yeah, I joined the Sun Princess on the 24th of June, 1978.
Is that the first time we slept together,
And
Stephen?
that is a day. That is a day etched in history. That's the first time we slept together, David. Yes.
Fantastic.
What date, Steve? 24th of June,
1978.
And where did you join them?
Vancouver.
On the sun.
I jumped two days later in Sydney.
Did you?
Bloody hell, the news travels fast. I mean, Steve and I were just good friends at the time, but you thought, I'm not staying at sea if this is what's going on.
Look, guys, I'm going to have to go. I need to go and have some diarrhea.
We better leave, actually.
That time anyway, David. It's that time.
It is.
Put your things up.
But we better wait for
to
Pete.
save.
Pete, are you there, Pete? Pete.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find
on the edge in the blue shirt.
when I joined the club.
Pete,
Remember to save to the cloud, David.
Sorry, Fruit.
Remember to save to the cloud.
All right.
It's all going to the cloud. All right, boys. Right, we're going for an end.
All right. See you guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye,
everyone.
See you guys.
Bye.
Take care. Have a good week.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
End meeting.